Welcome to African Dream Motivation.
I find that the very things that I get criticized for, which is usually being different and just doing my own thing and just being original, is the very thing that's making me successful. Shania Twain. Your critics could take so many forms. It could be constructive, destructive, negative, or even positive. Most of the times, we tend to expect only positive criticisms, forgetting that no matter who you are, you do not have control over how people see your actions. As humans as we are, what might be so good for one person may be so bad for the other. According to Wikipedia, constructive criticisms aims at showing that an intent or purpose of something is better served by an alternative approach. In this case, making the criticisms is not necessarily deemed wrong, and its purpose is respected. It is claimed that the same goal could be better achieved via a different route. Constructive criticisms are often suggestions for improvement, how things could have been done better or more acceptably. Let's consider Marilyn Monroe's attempt to be an actress. While Marilyn Monroe was pursuing a career as an actress, she was able to land on a contract with the 20th Century Fox. For the first 6 months, she was given no role to play. She realized that she needed to step up if she really wanted to succeed in her acting career. She began taking singing and dancing classes in an attempt to improve her act. Sometimes too, she would visit the studio to watch others perform. She was so determined to improve. But after learning so much, her teachers said she was too shy and insecure to have acting as a career. In 1947, Fox refused to renew her contract, forcing her out of what she really wanted. Reflecting on her stay at Fox, she continued studying and improving. She returned to the 20th Century Fox 3 years later, and she was outstanding. She rose to the top of the movie industry, becoming one of the greatest actresses of the decade. Her teachers criticized her for being too shy and insecure. This would have been as a result of her difficult childhood. She stood firm and worked hard, turning those critics to guide her fix her act. Sometimes, when you critically look at what your critics say, you may be well informed as to where to improve, avoid, or maintain. This helps a lot in the quest to reach greater heights in whatever you are doing. Always know that constructive criticisms helps you grow. On the other hand, destructive criticism aims at destroying the target. The aim is to show that the point of view of someone else has no validity at all or lacks any merit. It aims at preventing you from taking another step forward from where you are. It is mostly exercised when you try to pioneer something or do what people thought was impossible. You will be attacked from every angle imaginable just to make sure you give up. Kathrine Switzer, who was the first woman to run the Boston Marathon as an officially registered competitor, became a victim of destructive criticism. Following her interest in running, she decided to run the Boston Marathon in 1967, even though only men were allowed. She believed that women also could run miles to compete in marathons, and she was determined to prove that. During her run, the race manager assaulted her repeatedly, trying to grab her bib number and stop her from competing. Her trainer, who was also running with her, was even knocked down after trying to protect Switzer. Her boyfriend, who was also part of the race, shoved the race manager to the ground, allowing Switzer to complete the race. After the race, she was heavily descended on, and they claimed she was a disgrace. And so many disrespectful comments were aimed at her. Others claimed women were too fragile to compete in marathons, but her successful running and finishing the race questioned that mentality. Women began fighting for their rights, and in 5 years' time, women were officially allowed to run. She is recognized as one of the heroines who paved way for women to also participate in marathons. She persevered because she knew that if she gave up, women would forever be seen as too fragile to compete. People also called her names, insulted her, and disrespected her, but her goal was to prove a point, and when she was done, she was celebrated. When you are starting something new, be prepared for destructive criticisms, but never allow them to get under your skin. If you are fighting for a good fight, never give up. Finally, let's take a close look at negative criticisms. According to Wikipedia, negative criticism means voicing an objection to something only with the purpose of showing that it is wrong, false, mistaken, nonsensical, objectionable, or disreputable. Generally, it suggests disapproval of something or disagreement with something. It emphasizes the downsides of something. Negative criticism is also often interpreted as an attack against a person. When you are in the mainstreams of success or on the verge of making a significant breakthrough, people will stand up to criticize you, focusing on what they don't like about you, trying to establish it as being wrong on your part. Sometimes it could be out of jealousy or even hatred. They will do everything to try and make you think you are doing everything wrong. Mahalia Jackson is recognized as the Queen of Gospel. She was born to a poor family and lost her mother when she was young. She strived through life, singing in churches to become the most influential gospel musician of all time. Her songs, Amazing Grace, which she sang in 1947, and many others are being sung in churches even in our era. When she was enjoying success in her career, and her songs were all over the place, she was still criticized for her style of gospel music. Gospel purists criticized her for her hand clapping and foot stamping, which was the very act that defined her brand. She didn't let it get to her. She continued to demonstrate her God-given talent, touching lives all over the world. And today, she's recognized as the greatest gospel musician of all time. Never allow people's opinion to kill your dream. Learn from your mistakes and improve. Shake your critics off and move on. People have the right to their opinions. You have the responsibility to fulfill your dream. Many people are afraid of change, so the moment you try to bring something new into the system, you will always face serious criticisms. It takes determination and perseverance to run the race of life successfully. Let the criticism transform and shape you for the best. Be inspired and never give up.
Thanks for watching this video to the end. Let me know what you think in the comment section. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell. Also, share this video with anyone you believe will love it as you did. Thanks again. See you in our next video. Until then, have a nice day.